Have you ever wondered what life was really like for our ancient ancestors? Cavemen. What did they do from sunrise to sunset? Were they constantly running from saber-toothed tigers? Did they have time to chill? Or was every moment about survival? Today, we're going back, way back, to take you through an imaginary but research-based day in the life of a typical caveman tribe, about 30,000 years ago. The sun begins to rise over the horizon, casting an orange glow across the mouth of a large cave nestled in the side of a limestone cliff. Inside, a group of early Homo sapiens, about 20 individuals, begin to stir. The cave smells like smoke, dried meat, and body odor. Blankets made of animal skins cover the bodies of the sleeping tribe. There's no alarm clock. The chirping of birds, the distant roar of a mammoth, and the soft rustling of leaves are their wake-up calls. Groggily, a young caveman named Rook rubs his eyes. He's about 18 winters old. That's nearly adult in his time. His younger brother, Kyr, rolls over and grunts. He doesn't want to wake up. Too bad. The tribe needs water, and that means someone has to go to the river. Rook grabs a stone-tipped spear and an animal hide pouch, then heads out with 2 other young men. It's cold outside. The grass is wet with dew. As they make their way to the water, they keep their eyes peeled. The wilderness doesn't play nice. They walk barefoot over stones, thorns, and earth hardened by frost. Their feet are calloused, tough like leather. Every sound in the woods is a potential threat or opportunity. They move slowly, watching for tracks. This is their normal. No roads, no maps, just instinct and memory. They pause to sniff the air. It smells of wet earth, old leaves, and somewhere nearby, something dead. They give it a wide berth. Could be a predator's kill. They kneel beside the stream, drink directly, and fill their pouches. Then, with practiced silence, they head back. Back at the cave, the older women of the tribe are preparing what counts as breakfast. There's no cereal, no toast. But they do have dried berries, some roots dug up the day before, and last night's leftover roast, probably a chunk of rabbit meat, smoked over a fire. A woman named Ghana grinds nuts and seeds with a round stone. She mixes them with wild honey, if they've been lucky enough to raid a beehive recently. Another woman plucks ticks from her baby's hair while chewing a fibrous root that acts as a toothbrush. By mid-morning, the hunters return with water and maybe even a small catch, a turtle or a few fish from a shallow stream. Everyone shares. Sharing is survival. In small tribes, selfishness gets you kicked out, or worse, ignored during the next hunt. They sit around the fire in a loose circle. No formal chairs, just stones or haunches. Kids chew on bones, scraping the last bits of meat. An elder cracks one open to suck the marrow. It's not just food, it's a precious source of fat and nutrients. Sometimes, someone finds an egg, stolen from a bird's nest. That's a good day. They eat it raw or roasted on a stick. The taste is wild and rich, a contrast to the smoky meat. Everyone eats with their hands, and there's little waste. Every part of an animal is used. Meals aren't rushed. They are social. During breakfast, they grunt stories, mimic animals, or laugh at a child's clumsy imitation of a bear. These moments bind them, making the harshness of life a little softer. By now, the sun is higher in the sky. The older men and strongest young adults get ready for the big event of the day, the hunt. It's not every day they hunt large animals. That takes planning. Today, the goal is medium-sized game, maybe a wild boar or deer. Rook joins the group, carrying his spear with pride. The hunters move in a semicircle formation, moving through the woods quietly. They read the land like a book. Broken twigs mean something passed recently. A patch of trampled grass points to a trail. They don't talk. Grunts and hand signals do the job. Their weapons are simple but deadly. Spears tipped with sharp flint, stone knives tied with sinew. They smear ash under their eyes to reduce sun glare. Every step they take is deliberate. A wrong move could cost them the hunt or their lives. A rustle. Everyone freezes. A large boar stands ahead, snorting. They split, moving in a flanking arc. One man whistles, a distraction. Another rushes forward, shouting. The boar charges. Spears fly. One misses, another hits. A third seals it. The boar collapses. Blood steams on the cold earth. The hunters approach slowly. One stabs again to be sure. They say a quick ritual word. Not quite prayer, but respect. Then they begin skinning, gutting, dividing. The kill means meat, hide, bone, fat, tendons, all usable. One man starts cutting ribs. Another ties the legs for carrying. They leave nothing behind but blood and footprints. While the hunters are out, others are busy too. Some of the women and elders sit in the shade, weaving baskets, sharpening tools, or carving bones into needles. Children play nearby, though play is basically practice. They mimic adults with mini spears and stones. An older man tells a story, his voice raspy but strong. He speaks of a time before the current tribe, a time of great beasts and great fire. The children listen with wide eyes. These oral traditions are how knowledge is passed down. Later, two young girls find edible mushrooms. One of them almost picks a poisonous one, but an elder slaps her hand away. "Only these," she grunts, pointing. Another elder shapes a stone axe, chipping flakes with careful precision. It takes hours. Each tool is precious. One misplaced strike can ruin it. She uses water to cool it, testing the edge on bark, sharp enough to slice hide, but dull enough not to break. A teenage boy paints the cave wall. He mixes clay, charcoal, and animal fat. With his fingers, he draws antelope, mammoths, handprints. It's art, but also record, ritual, even magic. They believe the drawings may help tomorrow's hunt. A woman sews together scraps of hide using a needle made from bird bone and thread made from deer tendons. She's crafting a sling for carrying firewood, or a baby. Multi-purpose gear was invented long before backpacks. Even during downtime, every act has purpose. No one is idle. Every movement contributes to the tribe's survival. Suddenly, a sharp scream echoes from the woods. The hunters rush in, dragging the deer, but they're being followed. A pack of wild dogs, or maybe even a lone cave lion, has caught the scent of blood. The entire tribe springs into action. Some grab spears, others form a barricade of stone and branches at the cave's entrance. The beasts approach, but seeing the coordinated humans and firelight, they hesitate. After a tense moment, the animals retreat. The tribe breathes again. Tension lingers in the air like smoke. They check the perimeter. Fresh tracks, deep prints, claw marks. The message is clear. Nature is watching. Waiting. Always. The children are pulled close. Elders whisper warnings. Don't wander alone. Fire is stoked higher, a symbol of power and safety. The crackle of burning wood is comforting, a barrier between life and death. Even in celebration, they remain alert. Survival isn't a mindset, it's a muscle memory. Always look, always listen. Kerr, the younger boy, tosses a stone into the woods. It lands with a thud. Everyone freezes. False alarm. But the lesson is learned. Trust your fear, not just your eyes. By sunset, the fire is blazing. The smell of cooked meat fills the air. It's dinner time. The deer is shared in equal parts. Nothing is wasted. Meat, bones, marrow, even organs are considered valuable. After the meal, the mood lightens. Someone drums on a hollow log. Others dance, feet thudding on packed earth. The tribe laughs, grunts rhythmically, and even sings in basic tones. Tonight is a good night. No one died. They have food, and the stars are out. The rhythm of the drumming grows faster. Children hop and twirl, women clap, men leap and stomp. Their dance isn't just fun. It's history, spirit, language without words. An elder tosses herbs into the fire. Fragrant smoke rises. This is more than a meal. It's a ritual, a moment of unity. A teenage girl sings a haunting tune, just syllables and breath. Everyone listens. It echoes through the cave walls like a memory of something deeper than thought. The moon rises, casting silver across the ground. Shadows dance along the cave walls, flickering with every flame. They are tired, but happy. Together. At the edge of the cave, two young people sit close. No words, just the shared warmth of being near. Courting is simple. Companionship, protection, and maybe an offering of food or beads carved from bone. Nearby, a mother hums to her baby. She chews a sweet root and spits it into his mouth. No bottles, no jars, just instinct and love. A father uses a sharp rock to shave bark from a branch. He's crafting a small toy spear for his son. Learning begins with play. The child mimics him, eyes wide with awe. Another couple sleeps with their baby between them. No beds, just fur. But the comfort is real. Family isn't a modern invention. It's ancient, essential. Elders talk quietly near the fire. They discuss seasons, hunting trails, cloud patterns. Wisdom is stored not in books, but in brains. An old woman traces lines in the dirt, showing a child how rivers flow. It's geography, taught with fingers and firelight. Tomorrow is uncertain. Maybe rain, maybe predators, maybe hunger. But for tonight, they have each other. And that is enough. And that, as the fire dies down, the tribe lays down again under the stars. The night is full of sounds, owls hooting, insects buzzing, distant howls. But they feel safe, together. Above them, the Milky Way glows bright. Did they understand stars? Maybe not. But maybe they looked up and dreamed just like we do. Did they wonder what was beyond the hills? Did they imagine gods, spirits, stories? Probably, because they weren't so different from us. Someone adds one last log to the fire. Sparks dance up into the night. The youngest child curls against her mother. The tribe breathes together like a single organism. In dreams, they chase mammoths. They climb trees. They laugh. They fall. They fly. Sleep is both rest and story, another world beyond the waking one. The cave is silent now, save for soft snores and the pop of embers. Outside, predators prowl, but they stay away. The humans have fire. The humans have each other. Another day survived. Another story written in footprints, ashes and stars. So what did cavemen do all day? They lived. They hunted. They laughed. They raised children. They told stories. They created tools, made art, and danced around fires. In their world, survival was a full-time job, but they found time to be human. And that's what connects us across tens of thousands of years. Maybe, deep down, we're all still a little bit caveman.